Hello there, I'm the Rampant Mystic and welcome back to Slay the Spire, and it is a new year, so happy new year to everybody. And because it is a new year, RNG would have reset itself, and thus, the Watcher run will be a success. Ascension level 18, elites have more challenging movesets and abilities, so let us begin. Alright, I can feel it in my bones, we are going to get a pressure point. Oh, that being said, Blasphemy is really decent early on. Really decent. So Judgment is good for the first act as well. Guardian, no. I'm gonna go with Deus Ex Machina. It's useless for now. Well, not totally, but far less useful. Now I see a triple rest with has only one elite. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Let's go. Maybe. If I get an early pressure point or two, card draw as well. With Deus Ex Machina, I can allow myself to get extra card draw relatively early on. And if I end up doing Eruption, I'm gonna be very annoyed. Because in that case, picking up Blasphemy was the better call. Well, guess what? We're playing most of these. Actually, we're playing all of them. Why take the 1 damage when we do not need to? I'm actually grinning at the moment. Alright, we're going to take a card removal. We are going to remove a strike. Oh, we're going to take the max HP here, and we're just going to keep upgrading. Actually, I don't have money. I wanted to card remove here again. Oh well. I did spend all my gold, so it's understandable why I don't have any. Alright, that pressure point is our next upgrade. Nobody's buffing here. This is fine, we're going to use Vigilance and we will use 1 strike. With this many miracles, we are absolutely fine to do... Oh, right, I didn't actually trigger you. Oh well, I'm going to do this anyway. We're absolutely fine without an energy relic for a while. If we do pressure points though, if we get the ability to do a lot of pressure points, evaluate absolutely. I wish I could just upgrade it now, but I can't. What did this do? 3 miracles? Nope. Nope. I guess maybe eventually, sure, but for now, it's a nope. For now, we need more pressure points. The more, the merrier. Again, I have enough miracles along the way that I don't really need to use that one. Technically, I could have used Eruption here, would have been absolutely fine, yeah. There was 1 attack coming up, and the Insight, you never know what I could have gotten. On the other hand, that's still not lethal, though. I mean, I can do it. This is technically free. Yeah. And then we just do this, and we're good. Dex Potion is always welcome, or Protection is always welcome in this build. It is mostly for safety. Well, at this point, it's better to remove Eruption because otherwise we're going to have 2 strikes and an Eruption. That's not going to be of much use. Meat on the Bone is lovely. I love Meat on the Bone, especially on higher Ascension levels. On lower Ascension levels, it's like, sure, it's fine, I guess, depending on what you're doing. If you're doing a challenge run with like no cards or no relics, sure, it's good, but in general, it's not really needed. I mean, I was expecting this. Okay, we're gonna need to use this, and we're gonna need to use 1 more because I do not want to take the 2 damage. And we still need to pick up a Go for the Eyes. Let's not forget about that. This actually fully defends us, sure. I'm fine with that. They are very synced up, aren't they? Nope. Alright, this is going to be our lead fight. I want to be as upgraded as I possibly can be, which is basically this. Now just watch it be the Gremlin Knob. Eviscerated and chopped by giant claws. Okay. Let's see. Oh no. Oh boy, do I want this relic this badly? Yeah, I do. I know it's Lagavulin, but... This might actually be not a bad idea, but the weakness potion here is potentially better. Oh yeah, especially now. That's still 14 block, so kind of happy about that. I need to get pressure points as quickly as possible. The problem is we don't have any card draw. Like, this is our only card draw. Yeah, I can do some damage, and if I was ever going to do damage, it's better to do it now. While I still have at least -2 strength only. Because very soon, that's not going to be the case. And this is only 12 block now, it's back to basics. And I do have to use it. Don't have much of a choice in the matter. Too bad the weakness potion wore off. That's 4, that's 1. Yeah, there's no point in really attacking at this point. I just need the 1 pressure point. There it is. Please drop a second one. Omen Mori is nice. Nope, no second one. Just don't be the gremlin knob. On second thought, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. What did I use? Oh, I used Evaluate. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, where did they get the 10 block from? I forgot I upgraded that. Because no other card in my deck actually gives 10 block. So it was a little bit worrying. Alright, I could have technically saved that. Probably should have. Alright, I will use the Protect here. Just fully defend myself. And because the miracles are going to start being useless soon, might as well use them now. Now the Guardian fight is probably going to be slightly easier than this fight. Probably. So I will use the Dex Potion here. I should have used it earlier. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, that was 2 extra damage that I did not need to take. Since I was already planning on using that anyway. Alright, 1 applied, and that's about it. Yeah, because we have only 1, our strategy is not very effective against these. And maybe we get something. Oh, we got something. Alright, this is the way we're gonna play it. We need to actually use as many attacks as we possibly can, and we have very few of them. Our deck is currently consisting of 10 dazes. That should be a couple less dazes there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Our vigilance into defend, sure. It's possible we survive this. Yep, just use it on it. Might as well take care of one of them. As soon as I take care of 2 of them, the fight becomes a lot easier. Obviously. Obviously, it becomes a lot easier. I just need to get rid of the 20 plus dazes we have in the deck. Oh no. That's gonna be bad. That could actually end us. Yeah, I just drew most of my cards here. Yep. That's what I mean by the 20 plus dazes will actually end us. I mean, we still have meat on the bone, but... it's not much meat now, is it? Alright, I'm fully defended, and I have a choice here. And I will take the pressure point option. Alright, at least I have a backup plan here. And most of the dazes are gone out of the deck now, which is lovely. Which means we have lethal. Nice. There's meat on the bone triggering, and no second pressure point. This is not something I wanted to see. If I had a second pressure point here, I wouldn't have rested at all. But we don't have one. So it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take like 3 rotations-ish to get the pressure point up and running. Like, I'm going to need 3 shuffles. Of course, we can help that along with Evaluate Insight. There's the debuff. This very rarely happens, but there it is. I mean, there wasn't much of a point in playing that, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, just gonna play this. I mean, next turn's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but at least I'm fully defended this turn. Never mind, it is not difficult at all. Okay, lovely. We have the pressure point up to 3, so this means we're gonna be transforming relatively easily. I'm not gonna use the insight yet. When I do shuffle my deck, I will use it. But currently, we don't need to. We are mostly looking for pressure points. Now I'm gonna look for a defense here, and then we're gonna shuffle our deck. Sorry, draw. Right, well, we're still gonna draw. Yeah, sure, maybe I draw it again. Nope, never mind. Well, a pass it is then. We're gonna get it next turn. This means lethal. Good. Okay, technically I lost like 10 HP there. Can't take any of these. Well, I can take Diva Form, but we're not really gonna use that. I want Philosopher's Stone. We're not gonna take it. We're gonna take... When is that gonna be useful? We're gonna take Sacred Bark. Just watch us pick up Sozu at this boss fight, if we get to that boss fight, but if we do, we're probably gonna pick up Sozu. Alright, 1, 2, I see Triple Rest. And early shop, I can go for this one or that one, or both. Both might be an option because it's 2 question marks. Plus, I don't need to spend my money at the first shop, and I'm looking for pressure points mostly. Because on this floor we need to have a minimum of 2. I don't want to even say that it should be 3. But it should be. And of course this is always the first fight. Well, not always, but I have money, so of course it's going to be the first fight. I am going to choose to attack here and to defend. Might as well. I sort of knew that was going to happen. Oh, what do you mean you sort of knew that was going to happen? Alright, I need to use Protect here. They're going to take away my gold. Don't take away my gold. I earned it. Yeah, I mean, that was pointless. That was absolutely pointless. For the love of... I hate this. There's no point in doing anything here. I can't take it out. They just took like 100 of my gold. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, they're gonna give me a card. I can take Empty Body with this, so I will. Even though, yeah, I know Violet Lotus would synergize with Empty Body, but it's honestly not that big of a deal. I could take a Conclude and I probably will. Afterwards, I'm gonna have no gold though. Okay, nope, we're going for the next shop. Hopefully we get some random gold out of somewhere. Speaking of which... Nope. Normally, that's a good pickup with pressure point, but... no pressure points. Alright, we're dead. This is usable. And I'll upgrade this. Oh. Is this a double elite? Oh yeah, it's a double elite. I didn't actually notice. Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine, we're dead anyway. I was considering dying to a normal fight, but no, apparently it's gonna be an elite fight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, sure, Meat on the Bone's gonna trigger when... Alright, so I'm gonna do this trick. And save Protect here. Okay, I don't like this. I like this slightly less. 1 short, we're dead. Right, I'm gonna block as much as possible, but things are not looking good for us. Alright, now I'm no longer 1 short, but I am defense short. So, yeah, time for a redo. I really needed that second pressure point. The third one would have been good as well. Oh, there's Sozu. That's a surprise. And I see only double rest, but that's fine. Let's actually pick up a double rest with at least 2 elites. There isn't one. All the double rests, so one of them doesn't have an elite, the other one has only 1. Oh no, there's one. There's a double elite. Okay, it's just here upwards. Alright, that extra energy is giving me motivation. Now just let me pick up a bunch of pressure points. I won't be able to take care of that one, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it safe here. I'm not going to go aggressive yet. Still not going to go aggressive. Actually, I could. It's absolutely fine. I'm not going to be able to do anything, but I can do it. Just for the fun of it. Oh, guess what we're doing? Upgrade, remove, or transform. We want to remove the basic strikes because we don't need them, but unless we get strike dummy, of course. But I mean, let's face it, what's the likelihood of me getting strike dummy again after I remove all my strikes? What do you mean the game said very high? We could go for a prostrator too, but no. Was I? Oh yeah, I was heading this way. I don't want to take the damage. I don't want to lose the max HP. I don't have a choice. This could make or break the run if we get the Gremlin Visage or whatever it's supposed to be. We are going to die. If we get anything else, it's going to be fine. And we got everything else. Good. Good, that's max HP, so giving that max HP that I gave away slightly earlier makes me feel a little bit better now. Plus it's one healing as well, so pairs very well with Blood Vial. Was it every... Oh yeah, the end of every combat, okay. The Blood Vial is at the start of every combat, so... Nope, not that one, that one. There's an Eruption Tantrum. I'm not weakened, so congratulations. And there's our max HP. Lovely. So since we're going to do this, Crush Joints is a good idea. In fact, it is a great idea. In fact, it's a great idea to actually upgrade it before anything else, because 2 turns of vulnerability on the Watcher is insane. The Watcher tends to do a lot of damage. Like more than the Ironclad, well, way more than the Ironclad. There's no way to activate Crush Joints here, though. Well, I mean, there is, but there's no way to activate him, like, as in the Ironclad, where you don't wake up Loggable One and you can attack next turn. So what we're going to do is we're not going to have Vigilance next turn. This means we're going to take 40, which is not a good idea. I'm going to wait a little bit. Could have used that. Probably should have used that. Alright, so we're going to pass one more turn. Oh, for the love of... Well, he's waking up here anyway. Sure, do it. We won't be able to kill him. Okay. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted to happen, but... I'm gonna need to Eruption on the right turn now. I keep getting it on the bad turn. I needed to Eruption next turn, not this one. If I'm willing to take 40 here, well 30, but but I can kill it next turn, guaranteed. Not next turn, not next turn. We're close. I think I'm willing to do this. Oh no, wait, I might actually get Tantrum next turn, so. Right, you know what? I'm taking 10 extra damage in order to kill it this turn. Yeah, there it is. Potion build, Cultist Potion. Yep. I was expecting that. I'm gonna need Empty Fist and AoE. Let's see, depending on the boss fight, it's a Hexaghost, so I'm gonna take Empty Fist first. And then we're gonna hope to get AoE. Randomly from somewhere. Oh, come on! Like, I want them in the same hand, but I don't want them when the enemy's attacking me. Or at least both the enemies are attacking me. It's too much damage. Alright. You're the one that's buffing, so I'll attack you. This one just needs a light breeze and it's gone. Well, since you only need a light breeze. Do I need to Empty Fist here? Yeah, I mean, I don't really need it for next turn, so don't really need the Vigilance for next turn. Liquid Bronze, which we cannot take, and a Protect, which I'm absolutely willing to. This is good as well. But Protect is currently more valuable, plus we're headed, oh, I can't take this, I don't have HP. If there was not an elite fight coming up, I would definitely take it, but there is one, so it's not happening. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. No. Tranquility wouldn't have been bad as a backup plan. Yeah, I'll take it. A backup plan to me not being able to leave Eruption, that is. I will Empty Fist here because it's not worth the 2 extra energy. I mean, it is not worth it. I'd rather get the damage. And I'm definitely doing this here. Actually, I was the wrong order. I could have done a lot more damage. That was really bad of me. And the reason I did that is because this enemy, you either kill it fast or it kills you fast. And I had no HP, so yeah. I'm gonna need AoE for the next floor, even though Windmill Strike is a good call here. We're facing the Hexaghost, so I'll upgrade this for the next floor. I'll upgrade Protect. Hopefully pick up and conclude. Now we do have Hornclade for next turn, so that's good. Problem is I have nothing on this round. This means next round I'm gonna draw all my rage items. I didn't. I can barely believe it. Well, I'm not gonna Empty Fist here. Alright, there's the Crushed Joints. If I Tantrum, that's 12. I can block that with a Protect. So I'm gonna need to use this first, so I know I'm fully defended. I do have a Tranquility as backup, in case something happens. But before anything happens, we definitely want to use... Actually, no, I can use this last. It's fine. Crush Joints here. And I will use Tranquility because I really wanted to apply the vulnerability there. Again, vulnerability is very important for the aggressive watcher among you. Right, well I can't take this, so I think I have to use Protect here for one. I can take it. It's safer if I just save Protect for a worse turn. Like this one. Okay, we're good, but I can't really do much, so... I mean, I can't do anything but defend here, basically. And we are dead. Luck. Yep, we're dead. The 2 extra HP was not going to help me there. That's 10 damage. You wouldn't have had that much HP. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Alright, we're going to end things off here. Because I am actually not feeling very well. Well, my throat isn't for some reason. I think it's all the partying I did. yeah, all that. It must have been that. Yes, indeed, it must have been that. Anyway, I've been the Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of Slay the Spire, and I do hope to see you all in the next one.